Hello everyone. I wanted to try a new format on getting information out about our quarterly metrics. So we're going to go over how to run these every shift so that we can meet our quarterly goal. So the quarterly metrics are based off of issues that we are having throughout the year, and they're just little goals that we can focus on to help improve some of the issues we're having on the floor. So as you all know, we recently had to do a wound RCA for a hospital-acquired wound for one of our patients, and we're currently working on an action plan that might involve some further work. However, I wanted to include wounds in our quarterly metrics so that we can be on top of that as well. We also have our second goal will be regarding pain assessment and reassessment, as this is another action plan that we're doing and something that's going to be pulled into our success factors. So I figured we might as well focus on it in our quarterly metrics as well. So for the daily mid-shift huddle, you're gonna, these are the two goals. So you're just gonna start here. It says we'll have 0 hospital-acquired wounds in the next 90 days. That's our first goal. And our second is that we will have above 90% compliancy on pain assessment and reassessment. Next, you come down here and you grab one of the sheets. These are supposed to be for each shift, so you just fill out the date and shift, and you just go ahead and do a yes or no for each question. So it's asking if you assessed for any wounds on your patient. Do they have an existing wound? Do they have one or more risk factors for wounds? Are interventions in place for each risk factor? Comments, concerns, and if you answered yes to the existing wounds and risk factors, then they would be considered a high-risk patient. So the point of this is to help you determine if your patient already has a present wound or is at risk for wounds. Once that patient's identified, you'll come down to the room board and you'll place the at-risk or patient with wounds on the room number. And this is just to help the unit visualize which patients that we should be paying extra special attention to each shift. Once they're placed, you just leave them there until they've been discharged or unless the wound and the interventions, unless the wounds and the risk factors have resolved. We're gonna do a similar thing for pain. So you're just gonna fill out yes or no's on, did you do a daily assessment? Did you give any PRN meds? Did you do an assessment before, after, and any questions, comments, and concerns? And then you'll place the patients with PRN pain medications here for for visualization. The patients are over here. And there's a variety of them. Some have looks like they're in pain, and then some have like wounds. It doesn't matter which patient you select. It's just so that you guys can visualize daily. You can place these sheets in my mailbox, or you can just put them in the back of the sleeve. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. If you have any ideas for future metrics, let me know. And if you're having issues running these, also let me know. Thank you.